Why does it look? If you are rewatching this, then I don't know. I think the live button should be on if it's not live. But I am about to make some design boards. I can remember how to make them correctly. It's been a while. Wait for a little bit for people to jump on. I'm about to dig down there and get my. I think last time, if I'm just sitting here and you're watching the replay, it's because I'm waiting on some people to join, like to get on. So that's why I'm just sitting here and not saying anything. Because I rewatched one of my lives. And I was like, I need to say something to the people that are already watching. So if this is a replay, then it won't have the red live button. This has got a mark down the back of it. I'm going to give it a few more minutes, and if nobody else, I'm just going to start talking. I need a 10, 12, 15, and 18. I'll probably give it about 5 minutes, another 2.5 minutes, and then I'll start. I need music. Dum 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 da da dum. No, I'm just joking. I see one person has joined. I am doing. I don't know. Say hi when you join, when you get on. Hey Donna, you're my first one so far. It was kind of a spontaneous. I'm about to make some design boards. So I don't know if you want to stick around or not, but I'm about to make some of these design boards that I use. So feel free to stick around though. My husband called me right before, and I don't know if he was trying to have a heat stroke. I think he got too hot. He called me and he was dizzy, like lightheaded. He was shaking, and I told my dad, because he works with my dad. I said, go check on Aaron. And my dad said, he said he was just joking. I'm like, no, he's not. He's not joking. Something I hate about this heat. Okay, I'm going to give it about another minute to see if anybody else joins, and then I'm just going to get started, and hopefully whoever can watch this live later. But I know I got this because, you know, Lori Holt has those design boards, and you can buy them, but they're kind of pricey. And I watched a video, I guess it's been a year ago now, so where she had showed you how to make them. So I had everything but the foam boards. Well, I got these at Walmart. These are just the Pen and Pal foam board, 20 inches by 30 inches. That's all I got. They're like under $1 a piece. So they're these. And I'm sorry if anybody's watching the replay because it's up and down. I can't do it side to side. I wonder why. You might have to press notify. I noticed that I don't get many notifications for any lives unless for some reason, I used to, but now I'm like having to go through and the ones that I want to get lives for get notifications. I don't know why it's like that, but that's the one I'm using. So all you need, that's what I use, is I have the foam poster board. You can get it at the dollar store, but I think this was under $1 at the dollar store or at Walmart, and at the dollar store they're like $1. And then I have some cotton batting, but I want to use that on some of my other projects. I do have this polyester, so this is what I'm just using. I got it at Walmart in a bag. So that's what I used on my others. That's what I'm using this. Because I bought that before I really knew much about quilting, and I don't want to use that in none of my quilts. So I'm just using that for these to get it put away. And then I use jelly roll strips, and I have a bag of jelly roll strips that I was going to use on my string quilt that I'm going to use for this, and then a hot glue gun with glue sticks. It's really easy. I got to figure out how I can do this so y'all can see. But I measured them, and I do a 10-inch, a 12-inch, 15-inch, and 18-inch. So those are the sizes that I'm using. So anyways, I don't know why. Sometimes you get notifications. I notice I don't get hardly any for some of mine. It's frustrating. I figured when you subscribe to it, you automatically should get a notification. I love you. My ruler looks dirty right there. We'll do some of my big ones first. Hey, how are you doing? I wanted to do whoops, a live to do these design boards I say real quick. I'll do a couple of them. I don't know where I needed my other rotary cutter, and I don't know where it's at. Last time I used an old rotary cutter that I don't use on fabrics, but I don't know where it's at. I'll have to find it because I ain't using my good one. Or I may just use a pair of my scissors that I don't use for cutting or for sewing. Let me see if I can get y'all down. Can y'all see that? Okay, so what I did is my first one, I just used my ruler. I measured 18 inches. So this is an 18 and a half. So I just measured 18 inches and drew a line top and bottom, and then like, used the lines and just connected those. That's what I was looking for. Now, just line it up at the top of the board. I hope y'all can see that. I'm just top of the board. Doesn't have to be perfect, and then I'll draw a line. And then I'll connect them. Okay. So, and now all I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this one out. I don't like that. Last time I used my rotary cutter, I'm going to have to find a different rotary. That's not going to work. It's going to rip it. Dadgummit. Okay, that'll be fine. And then I'll be able to use this for some of the smaller ones. I have no idea what I'll use the leftovers for, but do any of y'all, hey Peggy, have any of y'all made any of these or use any of these design boards? Dadgummit. So there is what it looks like. And I messed up. Where is it at? Right here. I'll probably put this as the back. You're not going to see that. I'm going to get down underneath my desk. I've got to get my, hey Donna. I've got to get my, what's it called? The hot glue gun. So excuse me. And I may have to get in that closet and get my glue sticks. I thought I was prepared, but I'm not. You've made 3? They're easy, aren't they? When I figured out how easy they were, I was like, I'm not buying any. I'm going to make them. Use this. So I like them. So I'm making, earlier I have 10, 12, 15, and 18 inches. And I forget how many of the 10-inch I have, but I'll be making more. I'm probably going to make, I bought 6 boards, so I'm thinking I'm probably only going to make 2 more of these, of this size, maybe 1 more. I may just make, this might be the only 18-inch I have right now. And then I'll make the others. I'm going to get behind me and get some glue sticks if I can find them. I meant to get those before I started and totally forgot. Oh, what I do with them. I used to make hair bows. I hope y'all can still hear me. I used to make hair bows, so I have all of my hair bow supplies in here, and I don't know what I did with my glue sticks. Daggone it. Okay, I'm not going to find them right now. So, oh, I have some quilt batting spray. I'm glad you said that. I have this. That's all I have, but I'm going to use that because hopefully that will keep it to the board. Surely that would keep it to the board, wouldn't it? Because I have this. Or it may, I wonder if it will melt that. I'm not going to use that. Never mind. It may be too harsh and it may melt it. So I'm not going to do that. I'll just put a few dots. And yeah, like I said, I'm just using this polyester batting that I bought a while back, a long time ago from Walmart. I know. It was like I wanted them so bad. And I'm like, I can't spend that much money on that. Those are just how many I want and need. I'm like, there's no way. I had some spray glue somewhere, but I have no idea where it would even be. I have no idea where it would be. I've got to sew those. I forgot to. I need to press and sew these right here. I don't know. I had all of these. These all came. Some of them, a couple of rolls didn't, but the majority of these came from that those mystery bundles that you get. The what are they called? Moda scrap bags. And so I bought these for my string quilt, but I'm going to use some of these for this. I got my iron on, don't I? No, I don't. I'll turn my iron on. I'm going to use them today, though. I have more of that one. My other ones, I just use a little jelly roll that I got out of one of my Sew Sampler boxes, so they don't like match completely. There's a couple of them that are, a few of them that have two different strips on there. But hey, Christy, I've got some of that somewhere. I have. Where did my glue stick go? I had a glue stick somewhere. My daughter probably took it. Truth be told, she comes in here all the time and grabbing school supplies and using it in her room. Oh, is this it right here? Where did I just see that? Here. No, that's different. That's cinnamon and cream. That is a pretty one, though. I might use some of this. I don't really want to use any with the selvage on it, though. I was hoping I could find another strip of this. Isn't that pretty? I think that would be pretty to go around one. I have been looking for several weeks at our dollar store. I just can't find them. The foam boards are just like not there. I can't remember. Honestly, I can't remember if I used hot glue or something else to glue my batting down to my board. I cannot remember. Like I said, it's been a while. It's been, I want to say it's been at least a year ago. Maybe longer. In my mind, I can't remember that far. All the fuzz. I could use a love note, I guess. I guess I could use a love note because those match and those look pretty together. I don't know how many I need on one. I forget. How are y'all doing this afternoon? I know it was a weird time for me to come on, but I figure I'd do this real quick. I don't want to use any with selvage because I don't want to feel like cutting any of that off. Yes, Renee, that's where I got this from. That is where I got this from. I watched because, like I said, it's been a year or so ago, and I figured I'd go ahead and do a little video. I meant to have all this prepared, and I kind of got thrown off. My husband called, and I kind of got worried about him. So I kind of got thrown off a little bit. But that's where I got the tutorial to do that first. And they were so easy to make. So easy. Okay, I'm just going to try this for now. I need a different bag. My bag is all tore up. It is all tore up. Are you really, Donna? See, I wish I could. We all had all that rain back in the spring. Well, yeah. What, April and May? Well, flooding down here, and now we can't get any rain. I'm only going to put a couple of dots here. Well, a couple of dots, but y'all know what I mean. I can't find my Elmer's glue. I'd use that. Do they really? I'm not seeing that. I don't hardly ever go into Walmart, so that's probably why. I was just using what I had on hand, and I have so many glue sticks. Because like I said, I used to do make hair bows all the time. This is not going to look good at all. I need to find that. This has already come off, dadgummit. But I have so much glue from all those hair bows I used to make. Yuck. Hey, Margie, how are you? I don't know if I like this. This doesn't look tight enough. I may trim this. You know, I may get some of my cotton batting and use that on a few. I don't like this polyester. Good. I don't like this polyester batting. I bought some batting off of Amazon. It was like a small thing of it a while back. I may just use some of that. I don't like this polyester. Okay. I'm going to iron these. No, I'm not. No, because so many of them are like there's all different sizes in those blocks, so I'm not going to. Is that in my Hexie bag? Yep, it's right here. I'm so glad you said that. I have it right here. I had another one, but I completely forgot this was in here. I have this. It's the purple, but it disappears. I'm going to use that one. Thank you for saying that. Y'all, I'm telling you, my mind is so... I don't mean to be that way. It's horrible. I gotta iron these. I wish I could do this. I mean, y'all, I'm going to move y'all over what I'm doing. Please do not ignore my mess. It's horrible. I got papers and all that. I mean, got the mail. That beautiful layer cake came in. It's over here. That layer cake came in, and I'll be starting on those blocks soon. So I'm just folding these in half to make, I guess, what is it, that middle crease? For the ones that haven't already done this. Yeah, I definitely need 6 of the same size for that pixel quilt. So I sewed that, or sewed it. I pressed that in half, and now I am burning up. Then we'll sew each half to meet that little line right there in the middle. I can't believe the amount of storms and rain some of y'all in the north are getting. It is crazy. It's like we got it, and now everybody, y'all are getting it. Saw some videos of that flooding up there, and it just breaks my heart. Okay, there's that. Okay, I'm making sure nobody is messaging me where I can't see, 'cause y'all are all the way over there. I wonder, would a bias tape work for this? Y'all think? Would that be like a bias tape maker? You know, the little where you feed it through. I've got some of those. I wonder if that would make it easier or faster. Not maybe not easier, but faster. Dadgummit. Are y'all working on anything as far as projects? It's hot. I'm sweating. Okay, I'm going to turn y'all back over here. Now I'm going to sew these. I'm only going to do one right now. See that beautiful layer cake? It came in, and I cannot wait to make that pillow for my mom. Pillows, rather. Y'all, I've got such a mess everywhere. It's ridiculous. Can y'all see okay? I've got to figure out. Where are my zigzags on here? Y'all, I'm not familiar. I think it's 4. There we go. I'm not only hardly done but a straight stitch. Okay, so if the ones that I'm just going to zigzag stitch all the way down on this for the ones that haven't made this before. I guess that's the one I want. I've only hardly ever, I think I've only done a straight stitch on this machine. Dadgummit. And I probably should take a little bit more time, but I honestly don't care what this looks like. I mean, I do, but I don't. As long as it stays, it's all that matters to me. I'm burning up too. This one move on me. I like the sewing machine, but these pressure feet, it presses so hard that it presses some of this stuff, like makes it mess up. It's one thing I like about that acorn glue. Okay. Hey, Lisa. Okay. I don't like that stitch. That's not the stitch I was wanting. Oh, well. It's got to work. Okay. So now what I'm going to do, I'm sweating. I'm going to have to use 2 of my jelly rolls for this. And I put down where the seams come together, I put that down. That way, not only is it stitched, but it's also, so you see that? I hope y'all can see this. Whoops, that's kind of, stand up. I'm not gonna be able to fit. I'm gonna need another freaking glue stick. Gummit, and I don't know where mine are. I wonder if they're down here. I just knocked something over, didn't I? Y'all, I have so much stuff everywhere, and this is what I'm talking about. Like, I have got to get some organization, like some, what are they called? Like some shelving or something that. Hey, Andrea, how are you? I was trying to make a design board, but then now my glue gun ran out of daggum. I don't know where my other glue gun is. So that's just kind of ruined everything. I should have trimmed a little bit more. I do kind of go off once I do that. Once I put this lip on, I do kind of go and trim just a little bit. That way it's not so puffy. And then just, you know, glue those down. And then I just glue this down like you would do like a quilt corner. Just really easy. But can you do Elmer's glue on this? Can you do it with the fabric? Like, will it stay with the fabric? I don't have any heat in mind. I'll have to try that. Because I wouldn't think the Elmer's glue would work. Would it work to keep the fabric on this? I feel so unprepared. My husband, he kind of threw me for a loop when it, like Elmer's glue, not a glue stick, right? Just regular Elmer's glue. He kind of threw me for a loop when he called me and said that he was feeling like I need to find some heat and bond them, because I always burn my fingers anyways when it comes to glue, like a glue gun. So this is just a mess. This is not how I wanted this to turn out to be. I'm frustrated now. So I got my glue sticks. I just have to find them. They're in that closet. I don't have any heat. I was just using what I had on hand. That's why I was using the glue stick, because that's the glue gun, because that's what I have on hand. But yeah. And I think I'm going to use some of that cotton batting. Polyester's okay, but it too like puffy. Is that fabric? Do I have some of that? No, I've got so much stuff that I don't know where it's at. It's unreal. Where is my little... I have a little bag that has my name and stuff on it, and I have no idea what my daughter did with it. She put it up, and now I can't find it. I want to say I have... Is it that gold-looking kind? It is a pain, especially when I can't find my glue sticks. I have the small ones, and I know my big ones are in that closet, but I have crap thrown in there. Because, like I said, I used to make hair bows, like little girl hair bows. Like, I used to make them like this, and then the fabric ones, I used to make them like that. And so they're in there. I just don't know where they are. My glue sticks, that is. Where is my little bag? My daughter did something with it. I don't know what she did with it. I'm so frustrated. This is not how I wanted this live to go. I want it to go smoothly, and I feel like it's such a mess. I am just thrown for a loop. Where did it go? I bet it's on the table. Let me go get that. I know it's on the table. It may not be in here. It may be in one of my baskets. I don't know. See, little hair bows like this. So I have all that stuff still in my closet. I need to get it and sell it, honestly. It's not in there. Where is it? I'll find it in a minute, y'all. This is all though. I need more organization stuff, because I'm tired of digging every time I'm trying to look for something. It's so frustrating. And it's like I know where it's at. I put stuff places and then forget about it. And then I'm digging. Okay, I don't know where that glue's at. Everything's about to fall on me. Okay, I have it, but I just don't know where it's at. I'm so frustrated. And that coffee that I've been drinking, I made it a little stronger today, y'all. I have been so wired. So wired. Jittery, wired, you name it. Okay, I don't know where it's at. I had some, and I don't know where I put it. Hey, Cassie. Anyways, this live is a total disaster. I'm sorry, guys. I apologize. I don't know where it's at. And I had a full bottle of it. So, I don't know. I can't believe I have 23 people watching this disaster. I'm embarrassed, honestly. Because this isn't like recording where I can like stop and I'm gonna look in my closet again. I can't just stop and edit it out. If y'all see me everywhere, I'm sorry. Y'all talk amongst yourselves, laugh, whatever. I am a hot mess right now. But this is what I was telling my husband. I've got to get some shelving. I got to get something. because I'm tired of all my stuff being scattered everywhere. I'll have it organized for a little bit. That's my daddy calling. Oh, y'all, I'm a hot mess. I'm telling y'all. It's horrible. I hope y'all can hear me in here. I can use right here. I think I'm going to use some of that batting from the leftover from a quilt. Here's fabric I got from Hobby Lobby. Oh, what I do with those? I have my jelly in here of all the jam and jelly that I canned. All these bows. Where is the packing stuff? Oh, there it is. I see it down there. Hold on. Hold up. Did I find it? I found it. I found it. I found it. Hold up. Squeeze back here. Okay. Now. Wait. What happened? Hold on, y'all. Hold on. What had happened? Can y'all hear me? My dad called and it messed it up. I don't know what happened to my camera. Hold on. There we go. There we go. I have y'all back. Yeah, he called and I rejected it and it messed it up. But now, okay. So, I found my glue sticks. I also have fabric tack. It don't look like. Looks like it. Is this stuff what is the word I'm looking for? Because this thing was full and does it evaporate? Does that stuff evaporate? Do y'all know? Because that I also have Loctite. Like I said, I used to have all this for bows. So, oh my gosh, I am making such a huge mess. It's not unreal. Okay, thank you for the ones that are still hanging out with this hot mess. Okay, I'm just going to finish using my glue gun because that's what I have. Okay, there is this. Move all this over here. Okay, I think I'm going to cut some of this because this is from a quilt, the back of one of those quilts. I think I may cut this off and use some of this batting. I may do that because I'm not, now that I've been working with all this cotton batting, I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Okay, let me finish. We can do this now. Okay. Now, see if I can regain my composure here. Yeah, I love those design boards, but I was like, there is no way I can buy all the ones that I need. It's just too expensive. And I already had, of course, the glue gun. I had the batting, had all of it on hand. So I was like, why not? This needs to be glued down just a little bit. I burn my hands all the time on this stupid thing. Yes, I think so too, especially for the cost of making them. Yeah, definitely. And everybody right now, I think, is feeling the hurt in the pocketbook. I got to do the other one. Yeah, I just, I think they're too expensive too, honestly. I'm trying to. I do kind of shave this down just a little. I'm going to go ahead and start gluing this down. But I thought this was so cool when I saw that she posted a video for you to be able to do this. I was like, that was good. That was nice of her. I'm using just polyester batting. Did it? I never thought about that, Amanda. I don't have any, Marge, I don't have any heat and bond tape. I may get some though to do my others. Does Walmart carry it? I may just have to order some. I'll finish this board up and then I think I may buy some. Or Amazon. I need to buy. I don't have any. I've heard of people using the tablecloths. I've heard people, the tablecloths that have the flannel on the back. Okay, order from. I will. I'll get some from. I'll place an order when I'm done on this. I want to finish this one though. Because I burn myself bad with this hot glue gun all the time. Even though I use one all the time, it's still. Hey Carrie, how are you? Donna, I need one of those. I was using batting because I bought I think it's like a 10 or 15 yard bolt of cotton batting off Walmart. I want to say it was like $50 when I got it. I put that where that door is. I hung it on that whole wall, but it constantly comes down because I have to get into that closet. So I need to do something like that. I really do. I'm just going under this with this glue gun to glue this back down. That's hot. Yeah, I like that idea. I want to make my own little ironing table too. Like I've seen where some ladies they get like a piece of like plywood or some kind of board and then they put batting and fabric and I need to make my own. I wish I had some flannel. Ouch. Hey Janet, how are you? Y'all, I'm so glad I got all of that cutting done for that pixel quilt. I'm kind of wanting to start it before next week. I may start it before July. Yeah. I may start it before July. See, there's the back. Let me do the front. If I don't burn myself doing this, I don't like. See, this is one reason I don't like doing. It's too. My other ones, I'm not using this. It's too puffy. I can't wait to start it. I'm probably going to start it. I may start it this week. I don't know. Oh, that's a good idea. I just used a 2.5 strip. Cassie, I used a 2.5 strip and folded it in half, pressed, opened it back up, and then put each side that met in the middle. and then just sewed. So it's just a standard 2.5-inch strip. And that's what I did with all my others too. I mean, you could do them wider. But that's how Lori Holt had hers, and that's what I had. Jelly rolls. This looks like crap. Ouch. So yeah, it's just 2.5 strips. Margie, is that a sewing table? Or is that like for cutting? No, I'm burnt my fingers all up. This doesn't look good this time. Is this batting or something? I don't know. Sorry. You know what? I may stop this. I'm going to tear this off. I don't like it. It's making my borders not lay down. It's like puffing out. Gummit, that hurts. Okay. I have a nice one over here that I could use. I could probably actually, that little stand I showed y'all that it came from Home Depot. Hey, Donna, I was trying to make this, but it's turned into a hot mess. I'm about to just say forget it. I don't like this. I don't like it's just turned into a hot mess. I don't like the way it looks on here, and I don't know. I don't like it. I'm about to use just my regular batting on here. Because look, it's like puffy and not wanting to lay down. I don't like it. I do. I really do. Okay, I'm not even gonna do this right now. I'm unplugging this. Hopefully you don't. I knew that was gonna happen. Hold on. Oh, I knew that was gonna happen. Did it unplug? No. Hold it. I'll turn my light back on. There we go. I will once I get it cleaned off. I've got so much junk on top of there. It's unreal. That's what I did, Janet. I zigzagged it, but the zigzag that I used on my machine, I didn't like it. It's not the same one. Like I said, I've only really ever done straight stitch, so I'm still trying to learn that part. Y'all, I'm tearing this off, and I'm going to use cotton batting because I don't like this batting. It's ugly. I don't like how poofy it is. And I think I'm going to get heat and bond. I think I'll make this the back of the quilt. Well, no, I can't because this is already folded down. I may just pull off all this and make this one of my smaller boards. See if I can do that with this fabric. I don't know if I can. Yeah, I can. Yeah, I need to make a topper for mine. It's wood, so I could make something for mine. Have my husband go to like Home Depot and get this stuff. I'm not using that. I'm so frustrated, y'all. So frustrated. I'll just trim this down just a tad and use this as a different size. Oh, I can't. I have all this on the back. The back part of the back looks pretty. This top is it's a hot mess. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do for that pixel quilt is, as I was figuring out as I was recording yesterday, I'm going to just go, I'm going to make 6 of these boards the same size, and I'm going to take every fabric I need out for one row and do one block at a time. I'm gonna have to get some. After this live is over, I'm getting some heat and bond. That's what I'm doing. And it probably works 100 times better than a glue gun, honestly. And I don't have any. Trying to trim all this off. See if I can like salvage this. Y'all, I'm sorry this live is not the best. It was not what I anticipated. Everything is fighting against me. Of course. When is it not? I'm wondering if I can tear. Yeah. There we go. Haha. Yeah. So you can see on this one where I did a zigzag strip. Yes, Barbara, they still have a fabric section. They do. I'll check on Amazon and check on Walmart and see which one is cheaper and then go that route. Pat, I've made them. I've made several of them. But for some reason, I don't know. I don't like it this time. But I will say too that I don't know. I don't want to make excuses for myself. I just don't like the way this polyester, how puffy it is. That's one I'll find something to make with that polyester batting. But I just don't like it. I don't like it at all. I'll trim this down though. I'm going to go ahead and cut all my other ones though. Somebody said they used it in it. And it worked. Pat, what's hard to clean? But yeah, they said that they used washi tape and it worked. I have some stuff. Oh, fabric strip. I have some of is it yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it. I'll use it for something. I have no idea what, but I'll use it for something. That gold bottle. I have some of that glue around here somewhere. I just don't know where it's at. All that trouble finding this. And then I got to put all this up. This is why I need to go through that closet and organize and get rid of a bunch of stuff. I really do. Where is my... I think I might make this actually a 16-inch. Maybe, I don't know. No, it's not 505. See, Janet, that's mine. Like, I know the 1/4 inch, the 1/4 inch, and I know what numbers to get a scan. I know all of that. But when it comes to all these decorative stitches, and I mean, it's a Viking, it's a sapphire. Yeah, the Sapphire 875 quilt, and it has all these beautiful stitches. I just don't know what they do. I don't know how to get to them. Yeah, Cassie, that's the thing. I really need to get it organized. This is just... That would be cute, Amanda. That would be cute. And I have so many, I have gotten on eBay and bought so many of the patterns. Like, I got plain on my mouth. What was I saying? Oh, eBay. I get them off eBay because there you can get brand new patterns that are cheaper than buying them new at like Walmart, even Amazon. And they're just, I saw a new pattern at Walmart. It was like $12, $15, and I got it for like 7 or 8 on eBay, and it was a brand new pattern. So that's where I get all my little patterns. Apron patterns, dress patterns, you name it. And I'm going to trim this one down. Wish I had some flannel, but I don't have any flannel. I do have quite a bit of cotton batting, like off scraps that I'll use from scrap, like the quilts and stuff that have been made. I'll just use that. And I'm going to trim this board down to, I don't have a 16, but I'm going to trim this down to a 16. I wish they were, Pat. It's ridiculous how much patterns cost now. Okay. Okay. You mean suit? What, Cassie? Sift? Suit? Yeah, I have, Barbara. I have my manual. I don't ever use it. I always do. Like I could figure it out. I just don't. I'm always straight stitching, but I do. I need to play around with it and figure out all my different stitches and how to get to them. $45. Was it a book or just a pattern? Shirt. Okay, shirt. I don't know. He might. I got it. That's one thing I've got to look through our closet because I'm about to. I tell my husband the first thing I'm going to do is clean out this closet, the one in my daughter's room, and then one in our room. Those are the first things I'm going to clean out. That way I can get rid of everything we don't need, and then I can organize it. Because I'm about to clean out my daughter's room. She's not here often, but I'm about to clean it out. So I want to make it her own, and that's one thing I think I'm going to do for her Christmas is redo her room for her. And so all my husband's music equipment's in there. So I'm like, I gotta, clean out my closet so he can put his amps and guitars and stuff in there. So, but still, that's expensive. Yeah, it's really expensive. $45. Jeez Louise. I might have to go down to 15 on this. Some of this stuff is still $45. Everything has gotten so expensive. I was shopping at Aldi, and even Aldi has gotten expensive. I'm like, come on. I was looking at some patterns. There are some foundation paper piecing patterns. Just for some of the patterns, I would love to have one of these days, and I want some of them are like $90 and $100 or over $100, and they have all the foundation paper piecing with them. But I was just like, I can't. Some of the kits I wanted were really high. One of these days. One of these days. Is it by that Judy? I think her name is. Oh, I love some of her quilts. They're beautiful. Good grief. Yeah. Hey, man, I'm from Texas. I live in Texas. I know there's Louisiana, all of that from in here. I'm gonna order some Heat and Bond though. I wish I could have found. Yeah, UK, New York. Yeah, and we don't we have. I think somebody in from Greenland. I think it's so cool that we can talk like this, even though we don't even, you live overseas and stuff. I think it's so cool. Okay, now I wish I could find that other. Maine. Margie, that's awesome. I'm jealous. That's awesome. I told my husband once I get my truck and everything paid off, I want to get me a long arm, but I won't be able to pay it for cash. I'll have to do finance. That is so amazing, though. DeQuincy. My kid's grandmother, my ex-husband's mom, lives in DeQuincy. I think that's where she lived. Maybe she grew up there. Oh, okay. I bet it's so pretty up there, Donna, whenever it's fall. Even in the wintertime. All the snow. We have brown. Everything looks dead. I can't wait until spring comes because it's like everything looks so dead here in the wintertime. But then in the summertime, everything's still now. We were flooding here for a while. Well, we haven't had rain. Everything is super, super dry. And everything's turning brown now. Like, we can't win for losing down here. Oh, crap. It's my ruler. I don't blame you, Margie. Maybe one of these days I'll have cash to do that. I hope. That's amazing, though. I'd love to have a long arm. Love to have one. I got all this bad stuff almost all off. This part's going to be the back on this one. Okay. Need a razor. Yeah. I probably won't get one. I say when my house gets paid off, but honestly, it won't be. We have a little storage building my husband got. It was supposed to be like a little homeschool / sewing area, but I told him, I said, we don't need to spend the money right now with doing insulation, doing all that. So once we get that where I want it, then That'll probably be my sewing area. And then I'll have a long arm in there. And then he walks in. I'm so happy for you, Margie. Okay, Donna, holler at me later. So, I'm so happy for you, Margie. Okay. I trimmed this down. I know the edges look rough, but I trimmed it down. I trimmed it down 1 inch, 2 inches on each side. Oh, I want a long arm so bad. Y'all, I think I'm about to start cutting for that bride's dream while y'all are on. Is that okay if I cut for my bride, that bride's dream quilt? Not the quilt, it's the quilt, but I'm gonna do for my mom's pillows. Hey, Marcy, you did find us. I gotta clean up this. Y'all, look how pretty. I love this. I did a video. Barbara. See, Carol, that's what I did. I have an old rotary cutter. You know what I could do? I could have used one of my old blades. I didn't even think about that. I have a blade right there. So I'm going to do. I have another bigger rotary cutter that I used. And I didn't even think about that. I'm a little slow sometimes, I feel like. Yeah, I'm going to start. I don't know which I got to figure out. Yes, I'll put y'all down just a little bit so y'all can kind of see the fabric as I'm cutting. I love this fabric. It is just gorgeous. Just got to figure out what pieces I want. Because I figured I'd cut out do 8 blocks and see how big those are. Yeah, I didn't even think about it. I'm like, I just changed my blade and didn't want to dull it, but I have my other one right here. Because that's what I used last time. These are maybe, these are yes. My yes pile, and then my no pile. These are going to be my maybe too. I got to figure out. Do you want to use that? I want to use this. Oh, I've got a headache. I'm just going to put all this stuff right now and then I'll figure it out. I'll figure out which ones I want to make and not or use. I hear music. This is some of my favorite fabric. I may use one of these. Thank you, Marcy. I tried something different to it this morning or today. Maddie, some people said they really like flannel. I'm going to use some of my cotton batting. Some people have used felt. I guess it's kind of whatever. Do not use polyester because I use polyester and I just ripped mine all off and I'm going to start over. I'm going to do a video of it, like record it. That way I can stop and figure out and really concentrate because I feel like I'm all over the place. But I've got some cotton batting I'm going to use. It's a lot thinner. But some ladies up here said that they've used flannel and really liked it. I'm not going to use that. I'm going to use that one. No, Fleece was the other one. Couldn't think what that other one was. Yeah, I've just got this. I think it's, what is it, an 80-20? I think I've got that one. Use some of this lighter in here. I'm going to use this green. This one. This white. Okay, I think I got them all. That's exactly what I'm doing, Carrie. I don't know if you saw me, I just yanked it all off. I think that's what I got is the 80-20. But yeah, Carrie, if you saw me, I just yanked it all off and then trimmed the board and I'm redoing it in cotton. I don't know how these are the they are the polyester, and I don't know how I got these so flat. Don't remember. I probably trimmed it, but I ain't doing it anymore. I'm just going to use I've got plenty of cotton. That's what I'm going to use. But these turned out really cute. Okay. Start cutting these. I love this fabric. It's so pretty. I should have brought my computer in here. Where's my other? I do not like to cut on these pink edges. My head is starting to hurt. Yes, baby. Do what? I'm on live. What? Are those people listening? Where is that music coming from? Over there, I guess at Jerry's? No. Because it sounds like it's at Jerry's. Oh gosh, no, you don't. Goofball. She's a mess, y'all. Good. Thank you, Carrie. I know. Okay, I'll sit there and try to type on my phone, then I have to go back and like, because I get so trying to get this on text, I mess up so much. Yeah, I just so frustrated. I was like, I'll just start over. I'm not even using it. It's frustrating. So these are the bride's dream. Like I'm using the pattern to make the blocks for this pillow. And I'm telling y'all, this is one of my favorites. I love it. It's so easy. Somebody is jamming. I don't know where it's coming from, but they are jamming. Kite it. I gotta get something for my head. Oh, I love Anna Green Gables. I love Anna Green Gables. I bought the entire series on my Fire Stick so I could watch it. I introduced my daughter to it, and I love it. That is one of my all-time favorites. That's what I'm doing, Cindy. Thank you, Cindy, so much. Hey, Shannon, what are you doing? I was trying to do my design board, but that turned into a hot mess, and I'm just going to do a recording. Now I'm cutting for the pillows. And I got the inspiration from your scrappy pillow that you made from Lori Holt. I'm doing it a little bit different, but I'm kind of I figured out how to do it from your video, so thank you. So I've never made a pillow before, a pillow case thing. So I'm just sitting here cutting now that I've made a total mess of that other. I love it. You did. Oh, it's so pretty. You did a fantastic job on it. My mom was wanting pillows that matched that quilt I made her in memory of my sister. And so I'd already seen yours at the time, so I went back and I have watched that thing I don't know how many times. Yeah, I went and got my boards, but then I totally turned into such a mess. Such a mess. I started using that polyester batting like I did on my others, but and I like that about you. That's one reason why I started watching you. I love how you go with it and you use what you I love that. I love it. And that's kind of what I'm doing with this pillow. Because I've never made one. I do not have a pattern. I'm using for my blocks to match that quilt top, but other than that, I don't have a pattern. So that's what I'm just gonna be winging this pillow. Just winging. I do not like cutting on these pink edges. I feel like it's gonna mess it up. Marcy, Shannon on her channel, if you go to Moody Girl Creates on her channel, how long ago was that, Shannon? It's been a little bit, a month or two, maybe longer. I don't know. But she's got it to where she was sewing these really cute scrappy blocks with Lori Holt fabric. I mean, this really cute pillow, like a pillowcase to match, not like like a pillow sham. It's a decorative that she made for her bed to match her quilt. And it's so cute. You ought to go over there and look at it. It's so cute. I love it, love it, love it. I love watching her too. I'll sit there and watch her. I love watching her. Okay, so it's been about a month. I couldn't remember exactly. I knew it hadn't been too long ago. Do you, Cassie? Yeah, I love watching her. I've been watching her for a little while now, a few months. And I know I'm cutting way too many blocks for this, but I can always make something else with the leftover blocks. So, but I want to make sure I have the combinations that I want for this pillow. I'm not going to be able to drink that coffee every morning like I did. I was so jittery and had so wired today. It's good, but boy, was I wired. I was trying to do that foundation paper piecing block that I posted. My hands are all shaking. Shannon, where do you live again? I think you said that on your channel. I don't remember. If you don't want to say, you don't have to. I was just wondering. Like what state? I don't hear from anybody, and then I get a live and everybody wants to call or text me. Yeah. Okay, that's right. I bet it's so pretty up there. Yeah, I can be sensitive to caffeine sometimes, and this caffeine. So it's yeah. I had a feeling it was somewhere over there, but I wasn't sure. Yes, it turned out so cute. And like I said, I love how that looks like stars. Like they use that plaid to look like stars. I just love it. But anyways, what was I saying? I don't remember what I was saying. Oh, the caffeine. I watched this little girl on TikTok. Her name, I don't know if y'all have heard of her. It's Kylie Pitts. She uses this instant coffee, and you're only supposed to have a teaspoon for 6 ounces. Well, she uses 2 tablespoons. So I was using one. Today I did a 1.5, and I'll stick with the one. But it's so good. You mix that instant coffee with hot water, and then I put my ice in there and put some milk and some creamer, and it's so. Oh, it's so. I use more milk. They used a lot of creamer. I used more milk and water than they did, and put some creamer. It's so good. Yes, I got this Shannon from Shabby Fabrics. It's the Foundation Paper Piecing Series 2 for July. I found them not too long ago, and I did the Strawberry Series, and I'm waiting on August to see what it looks like. Oh, Margie, stay safe. It's like we were getting storms all spring, and then it's like it shifted, and now my mom's going to be so excited. I haven't told her that I got this in today. So she's going to be so excited. And I don't have to cook dinner tonight. My husband told me I'll eat leftovers. I'm like, yay! Not that he makes me. I've tried to make sure he has something for like new or different every night. And he's like, babe, you don't have to worry about serving me something. He goes, I don't mind leftovers. I'll probably eat a bowl of cereal, some tuna fish. I'll have to look at it. I got it from the dollar store. Nestle Cafe something. I don't know. It's got really big looking grounds in it. It's really good though. I saw that, Marcy. We were watching Max Velocity on YouTube, and he follows all the severe storms and tornado warnings, and we were seeing it would look bad. Yes, I was so happy. I told him, I said, okay, because I made barbecue chicken a few nights ago. I don't like leftover chicken. Unless it's mixed in something, I will. But I was going to make this homemade chicken tetrazzini. I forgot to take out my chicken, and it was like 2:30 this afternoon, and I realized I forgot to take out my chicken. It might have been 3. So I told him, I said, well, you got what you wanted because I don't have time to thaw that out. So he said, that's fine. I wanted leftovers anyway. Right on. It's too hot anyways. I'm just not really that hungry. I just like try to, because he works out in this heat and he's really sometimes not even that hungry. Like I said, right before I started this live earlier, he called me and I was on the verge of, I think, a heat stroke. Oh, Margie. That has to be nice. I think that's it, Margie. I think that's it. It's glass with a black top. Oh, Cindy, we have a really good coffee shop in town. Yeah. See, I've really got to be careful because I'll get jittery and my heart likes to palpitate and do that kind of thing. So I have to be careful when it comes to a lot of caffeine. And this definitely has a lot of caffeine. So I told my sister, I said, I'm going to lay off of it for a few days and drink my regular cup of coffee. And then, but it's good coffee. I just can't drink it that strong. I never made mine that strong in the first place. I knew I wouldn't be able to handle it. I don't blame you, Margie. Carrie, that's almost how I am. Like today now I was wired. I was still tired, but I was real shaky. But Benadryl, like my mom said when I was a kid, Benadryl would wire me up and not put me to sleep. It would actually make me wired. I haven't taken it though since in adulthood. But my mom said she made that mistake once and never made it again because I was up all night. You have to hide it. Oh, I've not taken it since adult. I don't think I've taken it. If I have, I don't remember. My husband will take it. I think it knocks him out. But like that's how funny. Like I was wired, but I was still kind of sleepy. Hey, Barbara, or did you already comment up there? Wait a minute. Uh-oh. I don't know. The only lives. This is my 3rd live I've done now. The only other lives I'll really watch are when my husband watches. Like we watch Max Velocity or who's the other? My mind. There's another big guy that we like to watch for weather. I love coffee. Isn't that painful, Margie? Isn't that like painful? Spring blooming is really fun for me. Are you talking about, Carrie, a quilt or pattern or just spring? Ryan Hall. Thank you, Melissa. Thank you. I was like, I cannot think of his name. Oh, didn't you like that box? My Missouri Star order, so I just bought a t-shirt and a couple little mini charm packs. That will be in maybe tomorrow. It might be tomorrow. I'm not sure. I hope it is. I didn't buy much. I've been really, really good about not buying fabric because there for a while I went on. I spent a little bit too much. But I'm also trying to save money for the end of July because I'm taking my daughter down to my aunt and uncle's. And we're going to go shopping and do some stuff down there. And so I'm trying to be good so I can save some money. And I'm also trying to save money for curriculum. I told my husband it would be bad if I had a job. I'd be spending all my money on fabric. Oh, okay. I know, Cassie. I'm like, oh, I try not to watch them because I'm like, I see everything that I want. I know I can't have it all, but I want it all. And there for a while, y'all saw my fabric hauls. I was kind of going a little bit crazy. And so I got to stop this for a while. I say that as my husband's trying to find another guitar. That man. He doesn't say anything about my fabric obsession because he's got a guitar and amp confession. Now, he did buy an amp. Y'all, he came in, was it last week? So he was working on something on side and got some cash. And he comes in and brings me the cash to put in the bank. And yes, it is, Cindy. It really is. Oh, Elizabeth, I bet that's pretty. Hey, Joyce. I'm glad you chimed in. But he come in and he's like, please don't be mad at me. Please don't be mad. I'm like, what did you buy? And I knew it was an amp because the night that we went to go eat dinner when my daughter was at camp, he wanted to go to some not thrift stores, pawn shops to look at amps, but we never did. So I was like, I really don't want to do that. So I knew it was an amp. I was like, what amp did you buy? And it's actually a really cool amp. It's a vintage one, and a younger kid, I guess, was selling it and sell it to him for a really good price. But I was just laughing. He's always doing that stuff. And one of his buddies he works with said, "Are you okay? Are you still alive?" And Aaron was like, "What are you talking about?" And got in the next morning. It was funny. Hey, Jolene. Yeah, I was really bummed, and I was really frustrated when I read so many people's box looked almost exactly like mine. That's a good idea, Carrie. Marchie. Barbara, I want to get the scarecrow kit. I want to, and I want the snowman one. I think I want the snowman more than the scarecrow. So that's one reason why I haven't bought the scarecrow. But if I do, I'm gonna wait where I can do payment, do whatever it is, where you pay in 4 installments. That's probably what I'll do. But I've got several of those right now that I'm trying to get paid off before, because I was doing that a lot, and I'm like, I gotta stop. That's another reason why I had to stop. Okay. Okay, those are all cut. Margie, I cannot believe you've already made 2 of those. That just, when you commented that, I was like, oh my gosh. That's amazing though. That is. Wait, is this goes, this is the 4. Okay. Yeah, I love it. Thank you, Elizabeth. I liked her hair, especially, yeah. I was trying to do, see, I always do that messy bun at top, always. And so I was like, you know what? So I put these back in little pigtails, and then I did this because I was like, it's something. It's so long and it's so hot. Bye, Janet. Thanks for joining. But I figured I'd do something cute. Tried to do something cute at least. No, I don't like that 2 plaids right there. That one. Oh, oh, bye, Margie. I didn't see her comment. Okay. Yeah, it really has. I always try to buy on clearance or sell because it's so expensive. Jolene, I'm actually doing the fabric. So this was supposed to be my design board, but it turned into a hot mess. So I was like, I'll record that. So I decided to do that pillow that I'm going to do for my mom, the 2 pillows. I'm using some blocks from Bride's Dream. And I cut more than I need, but I want to be able to mix and match just like I want. So, because I think her pillows, she said they're 26 or 28. I have to go back and look. And I don't have a pattern as far as when it comes to the pillow, so I'm just kind of winging it. I'm going to make 8 blocks, 4 for each, and then I'm thinking about using some of this fabric for sashing, but I kind of got to see what all that is. I think my husband might be home. He got home early. Okay, what time is it? I'm in Central. I don't even know what time it is. Yeah, same, Amanda. Yes, and that's my thing, Barbara, is I have seen so many cute kits, and I've got so many, but I want so many more. Oh, Marcy. Yes. Oh, it's already 6, so he didn't, so he's not. It's about time. I'm thinking it's like 5 o'clock. Man, I'm way off. It's supposed to be really scrappy, and you're just kind of supposed to like pull. But with this being her pillow, I kind of want to, um, I want to be picky because I can always cut more too when I need it. Do I not have? Guess I didn't cut any of that. Oh, yes, I did right here. So now I'm just kind of trying to put the blocks together the way I want. Bye, Peggy. Have fun shopping. Thank you, Cassie. I've seen a lot of people. I have never joined that, and I don't want to, just for the fact that I probably won't be able to help myself. I have no control. Not really. I can't wait till y'all see this done. It's gonna be so pretty. I may have to cut some more fabric. Yeah, I should have cut some of this. I'm actually going to cut one of these real quick. Yes, and I am definitely want to make it a little bit the quilt, it didn't matter because all of the fabric was in the quilt, but with this being the pillow, there's certain ones that I want in there, so I'm being a little bit picky. Janet, that's how there's so much fabric out there, and I'm like, what? I like the quilt kits and stuff that has the fabric. I am Cindy, I am Central. And so I like it that way I don't have to worry about trying to figure out what I'm going to use. No, that's really not at all. Barbara, what is that? Is that like a quilt? I think I'll use this right here. That's too much white, ain't it? I could do this dark. I think I'm gonna do that one. Yes. It just makes it so much easier. I hate cutting like from yards of fabric. Oh, that sounds like fun, Barbara. That sounds like a lot of fun. Yeah, that would definitely be fun to do. Yeah, my stomach is growling. I said I wasn't hungry. Now my stomach's growling. I haven't seen that, Cassie. I need to look it up. That would be fun though. Penny, that is hilarious. That's like me. I made a video one day and I was like, yeah, I said the same thing. That's why I was like, I'm not buying any more fabric for a little bit. So my husband's like, he saw the mail and he was like, what now? What did you order now, Lauren? Nothing. That looks okay, don't y'all think? Y'all think that looks okay with the green plaid and the green up here? I don't know. This would look pretty a bit. Yeah, I think I like that better. I think I like that one better. I need to look in on that. How much is it a month? Is it like a block of the month thing? I may have to. I'm gonna look in on that. I love doing foundation paper piecing. Thank y'all. Yes, I love, love, love the purples and greens. They're just beautiful together. Oh, don't tell me that. That would be fun to do. I may have to. That, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna look on it. I'm gonna look in on it. You know, I have such a hard time picking fabric. It's bad. One, two, three, four, five. Put a purple on top. Oh yeah, because I only got. Yeah, I only have one on with purple on top. Thank you. What won't fit in your cabinet, Carrie? I did see where Missouri Star is having a sale today on their Kona solids for 3 yards, and I looked, but I didn't buy. I did not buy. I was good. I was good. Are you talking about this one with the brown or with the plaid? Put the darker. Goes to that. I think I like that one. Oh, okay. Okay, I need to check that out. Are you talking about these? Do the darker purple here on this one? I didn't do that because of the dark green. I was trying to, I didn't know. Did I have that on there or did I move it? That does look pretty. I'll put I think that's the one you're talking about. I need to do one with the green right here. Then I'll put this here. Maybe. I don't know. No. I don't like that one. Okay. I like that better. Trying to do a few more. I don't want to, since it's got purple all on the outside, I want to bring this green out. So I'm kind of trying to bring some of the green. That plaid or this plaid? Good night, Elizabeth. You have a good night too. Oh, that's got to be amazing to have a long arm. What do y'all think? Okay, the purple. That's what I was thinking, but I wasn't sure if the green. I like that purple, don't y'all? It's pretty. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I've got 8. So I'm gonna just stop. I'm gonna do these for now. I knew I cut more than I needed, but I wanted to make sure I had a good variety. I can't say the word variety. Yeah. So now I'll just start chain piecing these together. Y'all want me to record that? That purple. Isn't that pretty? That purple was so pretty. Do y'all want me to video when I sew this? If not, it's no big deal. I so wish I had a camera. I could go over there and like sew and video at the same time, but I can't. Okay, enjoy your dinner, Shannon. I'm about to be off here anyways too because I've already been on here a long time. Y'all have fun at dinner. Okay, I'll do a video. I'll definitely do the video because I'm trying to figure out because I have a bunch of this left over from the quilts, the borders of the quilts. So of course I have some blocks, but I'm trying to figure out if between these, if I should do like between blocks, I should do like a little sashing, like cut it at 1.5 or 2 and do a sashing. I'm not sure though, because the quilt doesn't have sashing in it. So I'm not sure. Thank you, Janet. I figured y'all can hear me a lot better. My husband, I told him, I said, get that for me. I know earlier, I think it was this morning, I recorded a video and completely forgot about it. But now y'all can kind of hear me over the fan and everything else. That's what I'm thinking, Janet, because I'm thinking if the quilt doesn't have it, it might not look right. Because I will do a nice big, yeah, I will not put a nice big border. I'm gonna have to sew 4 blocks together to see what size that is, and then I'll determine then whatever it is. Then then that's the size of the borders I'll do, just to make sure it's big enough. Because I also have to add in, because I'm not, like I said, I'm not going to put a binding. I'm just going to put it back to back and turn it right side out. I do not like doing binding, and I'll do it this way. Okay, Marcy. Have a good evening. Y'all, I'm about to get off here too, so I'm going to go see what my husband's doing. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. And that way, if the border is nice and big, even if I have to trim it down, it'll still look nice. So I think that's what I'm going to do. But I'm going to see how big 4 is first, to see if maybe I need to add 2 more to either, if I need to add 2 more, I'll figure it out then. But I don't want to trim the blocks down, because if I trim these down, they won't look right. Because I want them to match that quilt top. And the quilt top is all these, all like turned every which way. If you're on my Facebook group, I posted that quilt. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. So my mama will be excited that this came in. So I want to say, I think I did like an 8-inch, I cut 8-inch border. It was either, I cut it at 8 or 8.5. Can't remember for the quilt. So, but it was really, really pretty. Thank you, Jolene. I'll do a video of sewing it. And y'all will probably see me trying to figure out what I'm doing. I did get, I think y'all saw that, where I got just plain cotton for the inside, because I'm going to quilt the front of it. Once I get it, all these put together, I'm just going to kind of quilt it. Nothing fancy. I'm just going to do some quilting on it. Oh, okay, Janet. Thank you. Okay, Barbara, I'm about to get off. I'm going to go in there and go see what my husband's doing. And I got to do some dishes and do some other stuff. Good night, Carrie. So thank y'all for joining in on my live. I had fun, even though at first it was kind of a disaster. Thank y'all for hanging in there with me. And I'll do a video once I get everything for my, once I get everything done for my design boards, I get everything together and get more organized and not so harebrained, I'll do a video. So thank y'all so much. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. And I'm planning on doing another live on Saturday. So just a heads up. Oh, hey, Candy. So yeah, I'm going to plan on doing another live on Saturday. Hopefully it pans out that we can do that. God bless you too, Cindy. Y'all have a good evening. I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye, y'all. Good night, Amanda. Now I got to figure out how to do this. Hold on. Okay. Bye, y'all.